I'm a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen. Hey, I'm still a teen.
Hi.
Age?
18.
18. I'm 16.
I'm 16.
18.
16.
I'm also 16.
So are all of us in high school?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, I'm a really young senior.
I'm a young senior too.
I'm a really young
I turned
senior.
17.
December.
No, I think it's.
I was
I think
pretty
it's her.
confident that the other Josh was a teenager.
I think she's 30.
Just because of the way he like shook his hair around, I thought that was very like teenager. This is such like a dumb question, but what's everyone's favorite like TikTok trend right now, or like sound? I feel like that.
I think it's her. She's like automatically like, oh, TikTok this, TikTok that. It's gotta be her, bro. She's gotta be the 30-year-old. But like honestly, like think about it, right? Like chat. Think about it, guys. Like these days, like we have like 14-year-olds that look like 8. And we also surprisingly have like 40-year-olds that look like 20. Like it's kind of insane. Like what plastic surgery can do.
What is your favorite TikTok trend? Which I felt like was such a generic question that I feel like that is like would be like the easiest thing for the mole to ask and fake about.
I like the one that's like.
Oh, yeah, like that one. Yeah, I like that one, yeah.
One that I do remember that reminded me of that is the one where it's like the last person, like if you talk, then you have to pay for the bill and everyone going.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
My strategy is to not aggro any.
Bro, what are these people with their trends on? I'm telling you, when I'm on TikTok, bro, I get like, I don't get none of that. I don't know what type of TikTok these guys are on, but I get completely different stuff when I'm on TikTok.
Pure defense, just making sure they realize I'm a teenager, and that way I could just slip through the cracks like everyone else.
Any other more questions?
What year did you guys go to like school during COVID?
My sophomore year.
8th grade to freshman.
8th grade freshman.
She had the braids, so I thought maybe she was trying to like throw everyone off and
Bro,
look
I think
younger
it's
than
Nina,
she
bro.
actually was.
I love this question. Let me start. Okay, so first you're
Add.
going to use the styling quiz to send you pieces.
No, I don't want that. I think it's her, bro.
I'm not that surprised just because I noticed I was dressed differently than a lot of the other girls, and I get mistaken for being older than I really am pretty often.
Like in terms of COVID year, how was that for you guys? Because for me, it was in the middle of my
Oh, wait,
freshman year
it
and
wasn't
then all the
her.
way through my sophomore year.
Mine is literally the same as yours. Like, yeah.
Mine was middle
Then-
of 8th into 9th.
Same.
Yeah, same thing, like 8th to 9th.
That guy.
It was like
that
hard
guy.
starting high school though, like on Zoom. Like I feel like I
Low-key
just
Lauren,
didn't know
bro.
how to like come back from that. And my grades were like fine. It was more like socially, like I just didn't
That's
know how
true.
to,
It was very awkward.
I think for me, it was my grades because I was in cheer, but I was pretty social in
That's
terms of that. I
hard.
played a lot of games during classes. I would just like play Minecraft while my like chem teacher was talking.
I definitely picked up video games. Prior to that, like maybe I played a little bit, but after that,
What
it
video
took
game?
off. Apex, Call of Duty, Xbox.
I remember I'd record my teacher's lectures and then just play games, and I'd watch them back later if I had to, if I needed to
Oh,
remember
that's smart. I
anything.
didn't even.
Two Joshes think alike.
Exactly. It was so simple.
As a Josh, I have a badge that's invisible on my chest, and I had
That
to
guy's
trust
not
it,
30.
like 100%.
There's no way that
Plus,
guy's
He
30.
just seemed like he was
Ain't
just
no
like me,
way.
but taller.
One thing I really hated about Zoom classes was like breakout rooms because nobody would talk. Everyone would just stare
Turn
at
off
each
their
other.
camera and
yeah.
just like be silent.
Everyone would
It
just
was
stare at each
yeah.
other. And the thing was,
Bro,
my
like, did you guys ever like be part of like that? Like when it was actual COVID, like no one would talk. And I'm telling you, like it would make me fall asleep. And also the fact because we had like biology and chemistry, they do the labs like the teachers by themselves, and it'd be so like boring that I'd just be like, ah, no, I'm out of this, bro. I'm out of this. So might as well just stop, bro.
teacher would come in and like he'd get mad
Might as well
because
fall
they
asleep.
weren't talking, and I was like, well, I'm waiting for this person to talk first.
I was suspicious of Juliana because I feel like during that round she was kind of leading the conversation, so I feel like that might have been in order to like waste time, which is why I like try and change the topics and kept it moving. I'm assuming you guys, like, everyone here had internet growing up, because that's just how it was. You guys all use computers, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any memories, like, distinctly from, like, when you were a kid, like a video or, like, anything you done on the computer that you remember as, like, the thing?
I used to play like Papa's Freezeria. Does anyone know?
Yeah, I still play
Bro,
that.
cool math games. Are you serious? You know the one that I would always play. It'd be, you know, 2nd, 3rd grade, right? Run. And Run 2 especially. Run 2, cool math games. That one I would play like every day. As soon as I would finish like a work or a project or anything of that sort. Bro, it's bringing back memories. Low
Where the
key.
guy had like the gun, Johnny Upgrade, I think it was.
Johnny
No, you
Upgrade.
just run through it till you.
Bro, I remember I beat that game like so many times. And I remember, you know, because that game, it has like a time limit. And then you would always like die at the beginning, right? Because if you don't beat the game without the time limit, then you would just restart. And I remember there was like this perk. It was like the 2x. And then that made everything like way easier.
You beat the boss and
Yes.
you still get to start. Yeah.
I played the run one where you where
Run.
like the whole
That's a good one.
thing like the
Yes,
like
sir.
dimensions would slip or flip or something.
What about you?
Are you talking about like the runner maze one?
Yeah, or like people put it now on TikTok to like Reddit stories.
It's just like you run in a straight line like a tube, right? And
Yeah,
like you
and
jump
then,
and it shifts the whole thing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was just agreeing. I really didn't play too much, but I played on my phone quite a bit, and I did a lot of YouTube. I didn't start playing games until, like,
How old were you when you got a phone?
so I got one in 7th grade,
Okay.
They're getting suspicious.
What like phone was that?
an iPhone.
Which one?
I think it was the 7th.
Oh no.
I got a phone when I was like, I think 12 or something.
I got when I was like 8.
I got like a
Me
note.
too.
They're all
My
like-
parents are divorced. No, one thing
what's up
I
with
like really
everyone's parents
remember
being
when I was
divorced?
little
Like,
is
no shade, but, like-
Minecraft was still like kind of new. So there was like another version of it called Minecraft Lite. Do you know what I'm talking
And it was like
about?
it would have limits and you could only do so much.
Yeah, you could like only use like glass or like brick.
and you had like
or,
the selective blocks and dirt and grass.
That's one thing I remember. And then it got like, they totally removed that. Hey, think you've figured out the mole yet? Well, make sure to subscribe if you think you've got it.
Low-key,
Now let's get
bro.
back into the video.
Oh no.
Lauren was kind of
Yeah,
just
Lauren,
agreeing. She was like, yes. And I was like, yes, that's suspicious, honestly.
Oh yeah, Hannah, bro.
It kind of sucked being voted out, but it's the nature of the game, I guess.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Oh no.
How do you feel about school lunch?
Bad.
School lunch?
Really
So
bad.
bad.
It's so bad.
The thing that gets me is they don't even have water. Like they only offer, at least in my school, they give us milk. And they have
They
water
don't give you
fountains.
water?
When you were in
No.
elementary school, did they give you like milk in a bag?
Yeah.
And you have to like
What?
stick it to your rod?
Yeah.
Hold on, I was never that young. I mean, that old. Like, okay, so for me, like, I'm 19, right? And I remember we would have the cartons. We'd have the cartons, the actual milk, like, little cartons, before we switched to the actual, like, plastic, like, ones that you, like, take apart and then you drink, right? But I don't remember the bag. Milk in a bag? People did that? I might be tripping.
So I was like, I don't even want to drink this. I would just starve the whole day, honestly.
Do you have your like school lunch line separated by year, like junior?
No, I go to a small school, so like
Oh
we all
yeah,
just
we
go at
had
the same time.
lunch
School's big, but
separated
there's
by
just one line and it's bad.
grade.
Like it's like 1,000-person school, and there's one lunch period. It's not like we have like an A and B lunch. 'Cause I know some schools have that.
So 1,000 kids are just like,
Pretty much, yeah. Just all the line like wraps around the building.
My school, like, it was really bad freshman year, but there was always like Fridays they had like pizza.
You had like scheduled days.
Yeah, like there's always
Yeah,
pizza.
I had that.
always?
There's
every
always
day?
pizza, yeah, and they get it from Papa John's.
What?
But yeah.
My school wouldn't do that. I remember the last time I had like a certain like food item on a day was in elementary school, which made me think, okay, she has to be older.
What shows did you guys watch when you were younger? I
Like
was like
Disney?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
a big like Jessie, Good Luck Charlie,
Shake it up.
Shake It Up.
I
What was
didn't
it?
watch TV. I was a YouTube kid.
but I remember I watched Phineas and Ferb on repeat.
Bro, actually, I did watch that.
I watched Phineas and Ferb on repeat, but I did not have cable, so I didn't watch a lot of TV. I watched a lot of YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye.
Markiplier was a really big one for me. I still
I
watch
didn't
it.
actually
what are, like,
watch these
some
guys growing
unfair
up.
things that you think people think of, like, about teenagers that are like not true?
I was gonna say like low attention span, but I have a really low attention span. Like I'll fully be like playing Minecraft and I'll have like a show on. So that's definitely not like an unfair one.
That's why you gotta go outside. All right, go outside.
Minecraft and I'll have
Like kind of depicted to have like such like a label.
Go outside, and you won't have that low attention span that you get from the TikTok corroding your brain. All right, and then you can react to videos like these and post them on YouTube.
Because people say our generation's like easier or whatever.
Maybe like bad friend groups or something.
Like just like toxic people. in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
No, I get that.
I was gonna say like maybe sensitivity, like how we
Oh,
act on
that's
the
a good one.
internet,
Oh,
cancel
yeah.
culture
People being,
and all
like,
that.
sensitive, yeah,
yeah. I think that's a big one. Because I think it's mainly online where people can be like really sensitive, but
I think a lot of people just think that like everyone younger than them is like, since they have like all this new stuff, they're like, oh, you are like
Spoiled or
spoiled,
Right.
like you have it easier,
Right,
or like
yeah.
you're like doing better because of us, and like that's our fault for some reason.
It's actually harder though because we have like social media and stuff.
yeah, that's
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Juliana, sorry.
You know, like I think like us as a society, like I think we traded external problems for internal ones. So now like instead of having to worry so much about covering the bill like all the time, like of course there's like people still doing that, right? Like there's a lot of people in the world that are still suffering from like hunger and like without a home and all that, but like the people that don't suffer from these, which are like a lot now, they traded external issues for internal ones. So now there's so much depression, anxiety, drugs, all of this, and we kind of just traded one for the other. It's like it's like we look for trouble, you know, as a society.
I knew I was gonna get voted out, especially with the school lunch comment. I don't get school lunch.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue the game. If the lights turn green, you vote.
Bro, this is what makes me think these are scripted. Cause like the last one, right? Look, every single one, they raised their hand, and now none of them raised their hand. Like this is
If the
scripted.
lights turn green,
Man, scripted.
you voted the mole out and you win.
They
If
definitely
the
won.
lights turn red, the mole is still in the game and you lost. 1, 2.
Hey.
Oh my god. I trusted you. I have a heart in you.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
Okay.
On the count of 3, can the mole please reveal themselves? 3, 2, 1.
What?
I knew you had me from the jump.
No,
I felt bad.
I knew it was you because you were low-key silent.
I got, first of all, I got everything wrong. Second of all, I did not think it was Hannah at all. So, yeah, I was like, oh, she's a teenager.
So I'm actually a mom, and I'm 31 years old.
She's
The
31.
moment that gave me away was Minecraft.
What?
My mind went blank.
I was shocked to find out like she's a mother. She looks so good for 30.
I got you.
Oh.
I think it's.
With the, oh, there we go. Yes. This is Benjamin. This is.
Bro, those are $1 bills. That's some weak prize right there. If I ever seen one, it's a weak prize. You gotta give it to me instead. Boom, reaction video.